Hello Gun Nation, Big Johnson coming at you. Alright, I wanted to do a quick video on the Staccato C2 Duo. I've still had a ton of questions on it. You know, should I get this? Should I get that? What do I think of it? Did I make a mistake? Should I have gotten a bigger gun? You know, da 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 da. So I just wanted to answer a bunch of those. I've got some of them written down here, but do I still like the Staccato C2 Duo? Absolutely yes. It is one of my favorite guns, especially carry guns. I have been carrying this now for probably about 4 months straight, like every single day. You know the history on me. I'm a big 1911 fan, carried 1911s back in the day, Les Bears, Ed Browns, things like that. Super high dollar ones, really enjoyed them. And of course this gives me a larger capacity because it's a double stack. Do I like the SRO? That's actually another question. You know, should I have not put the SRO on here? I actually really like the SRO and I haven't had any issues with it. I will say this, and this one's loaded so we're not going to play with it, but this is a big catch-all. Any dot is going to catch a bunch of lint and all that stuff. So make sure that you blow it, you know, off, wipe it off. Make sure it's clear. You know, what I do is I just leave it in the holster like this loaded. Check the dot every morning. Maybe wipe it off. Don't even have to take it out of the holster. Stick it in my pants. So I'm good to go. Got the backup sights, all that good stuff. You know, I've also got the Gephardt trigger in here through Atlas Gunworks. It is a gold one to match this. So, you know, I just really like the gold. Thought it would be different. Wanted it. So that's what I got. This is the QVO holster. I have an LAS concealment. I also have another holster for it. This is probably my dominant one. I have ran it in the other ones, but I've had to do a lot of modifications to the other ones to make them work for me. So this is the discreet carry concept clip, the steel clip. I do prefer those on all of my holsters in case there's a question there. But as far as the grip also, a lot of people, you know, because when I first got it, I was like, well, it's not real tacky. You know, I want something more grippy and all the other stuff. So I've actually reached out to some companies and been like, hey, what do you have to do to make it, you know, more aggressive? Because I love super aggressive grips. That's why I usually use lock grips on every gun that I can, and I get the super aggressive. If you're interested in lock grips, I will leave a discount code below and a link so you can actually check them out, purchase what you want. But, you know, in order to make this more grippy or heavy duty stippling, what I've asked, you know, a lot of these companies, they said that they do have to sand it down and then add the texture. So I don't want to have to remove any material because I need the girth of my hand size. So that's my main concern. This is not horrible. I just want it more aggressive. And I don't, the little Talon wraps and things like that, I've used them. You know, they come off, I grip really hard, and they'll end up peeling off over time. I've tried them all, and they eventually come off or start peeling, and I don't want to mess with that on this one. So that's where I am with that. As far as should I have gotten a P, that's another question that I get a lot of times. You know, oh my gosh, you should have got the P because you have really big hands. Believe it or not, this is a little bit longer than a Glock 19. Glock 19 grip is actually too short for me. However, with this one, and I've got XXL hands, we're not going to take it out, but I'll show you right there, that actually fits pretty well. So don't have any issues there. I wish, you know, I don't really like the bump that much, but that's a my issue, maybe not a your issue. And when I do put the yeah, you can probably see them. I've marked the screws to see if they'll move. I haven't had any movement from those. I really love the gun. I can't say enough good things about it. It shoots super accurately. It gives me that 1911 type feel in a 2011. I enjoy carrying it. It's not too heavy. You know, unloaded, it's probably pretty close to a Glock 19. I've done specs on it. I've got videos there. I'm just trying to kind of give you a real life stuff right now. No abnormal wear. Seems to be holding up really well. A lot of people have asked if I'm going to customize this and Cerakote it and do all this other stuff. Not at this time. I'm not saying I won't ever, but as of right now, I'm enjoying it like it is. Let's see if there's anything else. Those are the main questions, I guess. Oh, will it take all mags? Yes. These are the 20 rounders. I shoot these in them. It'll even take the 26 rounders. Mine came with the black mags. These are the 16 plus 1. And of course, if you run the longer mags, they hang out of the bottom, but not a big deal. You can run the 17 rounders in this one. I've just really had no issues with this gun. And as you can see, I carry the hell out of it. I mean, there's the wear mark on the holster. This is the, fabric overlay holster. But I love it. If you have any questions, please leave it below. Did I make the wrong choice? I don't feel I did. I think the C2 is kind of the best of all. I would feel totally adequate taking this to battle, or, if I got in a gunfight or whatever, I would feel totally adequate with this gun. It actually handles and performs like a larger gun. It doesn't feel like you're ungunned, so to say. Now, with the standard single stack version of the Staccato C, not the C2, I wouldn't prefer that, because I like the grip, the girth of the grip versus a single stack. That's just my opinion, but again, it is what it is. So, but I do still get a little rubbing from the other side of this safety right here, right there on the knuckle. But, I've kind of got a little callus to it. I've got, close to 3,000 rounds through this gun so far. Really enjoy it. But if you have any other questions, please leave them below. I appreciate y'all so much. And remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on.